Hey guys, it's Luke. I decided for this video we're going to be doing some example solves of 3 by 3. Should be good for you. I average mid 10s, low 10s. I do use color neutral, so that's going to be a factor in this. And yeah, hopefully you guys learned something, or maybe I'll learn something. You guys find a mistake I'm making, you can talk about it down in the comments. So without further ado, let's get going. Okay, so we're going to do white. So you'll notice that orange and red are ready to go in relative to each other. And if we misalign green so that it's on blue right here, then we can just put in red and orange, and then blue is just a couple of moves away. I also noticed that this pair right here would be ready to solve like in the back right here. So that one's ready to go. So that'd be my first pair. So do that, and then solve blue, move it in, and then solve this pair. And I'm probably tracking this, a couple things here. Okay, so this one here and this one right here. And basically, so the way I solve it when it's like this is I will do like an F move, which makes this a 3 mover into the back. And then I will undo setup. And let's see, I noticed this, noticing that if I look over here, we've got this pair, so I'll probably do a rotation so I can solve it in the back left. Solve this one, it's fairly simple. And then as I'm doing that, I see this, I can just cancel straight into that. So we're just going to go like L2, U2, solve it. There you go. OLL, this is a pretty nice one. And A-perm. Yeah, green's looking really good actually. So basically, you'll notice that red is ready to go in right next to white, and so that's just an arm move. And then I can do kind of a, so my first pair is going to be this white-red pair. So this one's going to end up right here with my solution, and it's going to stay there. And this one is going to end up right here with it facing up. So it's going to be a really nice back right solution. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to align that to fix these. And then I'm going to do an R, F2, L, R, or I guess that the first move is an R prime. And then that puts this in a really nice position so that I can just solve this right in the back. And I noticed this piece, but beyond that, let's see here. I'm hoping this is it. Okay, it's not. So there's this one as well. This is kind of a really bad look, so we're just going to go ahead and rotate. Okay, so it's not much better. Okay, let's see here. So this pair is pretty good. It probably would have been the first thing I would have ended up seeing. This pair is also kind of good. So you got all of them right here. But so let's start with this one. Solve that in there. You got this and that. So just do that to make it a 3 mover, and then solve it in the back. And this is a, well, this is the red and yellow because I was tracking that. So that's just a regular 3 mover in the left, OLL, and PLL. All right, scramble number 3 coming up. Okay, so we're gonna do green. So initially we've got green and, or white and orange, and those can go in pretty quickly like so. But not with those finger tricks, obviously. It'd be something more like that. And then this one here, there's a lot of things I could do. And before I do the orange, I could do that. And then it would make, not a bad pair. But what I'm thinking is probably going to be better is just going to be D2, L, D2. And then that sets up this solution in the back, which is pretty nice. Like so. And then I knew that this corner was solved. This edge showed up, so probably what I'm going to do is rotate and then do a keyhole in the back. And I noticed that this would happen. So like when you have this solution in an empty slot, it's always best to like make it into a 3 move pair. And you do that by doing these 3 moves, which happen to be the moves that solve this keyhole edge. So this is going to be a good one. We'll just solve that in the front left, like so. And then this edge showed up. So probably what we'll do is we'll rotate, just so the finger tricks are kind of nice, and then pair it up, insert it in the back. and we're going to get this. And I know with this case I'm going to get an adjacent solved. I don't know from which direction. Okay, from front, Harper. Okay, scramble number 4 coming up. Okay, so probably what I'm going to do here. So I'm going to do red. Green and yellow are solved adjacent to each other. White can go in pretty quick, and then I'll do a D2 and solve blue, and it'll look something like this. 2, blue, and then another D. And then the pair I saw in inspection was this one right here. And we're going to solve it like so. We're going to pair it up like that. Solve it in the back with a wide insert. And then, let's see, I saw a couple of things. I saw this, and I knew that this was some F2L edge. So I'll probably rotate and then solve this like so, because this is the right edge. So solve that like so. This showed up, so we're just going to do that. And then as I'm doing that, I see this. So we're probably going to do a rotation and solve it at the end. This right here. We're going to get a dot case. It's not bad. We're going to get adjacent and an apron. Okay. Last scramble coming up. What do I want to do here? Oh, that'll work. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do yellow. Green and orange, I thought they were solved adjacent to each other, but they're actually not. So I'm going to assert blue next to green, and then adjacent, relative to green, I guess. And then F2 to solve red, D2, F2. And then that forced a 3-mover right here. And then I guess I probably would have seen that this is here, so I can cancel into that solution. Solve it in the back. And then probably rotate. And then you got this pair, solve it in the front left. Then you got this one here, so I probably would solve it something like, there's a variety of ways I would solve this, but one of the ways is to do this, like a sledgehammer, which sets up this, and then pair it up, solve it. And then I got this, and an arc ring. There we go. Example solves, done, in the books. Thank you all for watching. I really appreciate the activity I've gotten on this channel lately. If you really like the video, guys, be sure and hit that like button down there. Be sure and hit the rig red shiny subscribe button. I'll see you next time, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Okay, bye.